Well, after some confusion and criticism, the White House now rescinding a memo freezing some federal assistance. This as the president announced new plans for Guantanamo Bay. ABC's Garrick Hake has the latest.
After rolling out hundreds of executive orders and actions in his first week, President Trump with a rare walkback. The Office of Management and Budget saying it has rescinded its controversial memo appearing to freeze federal funding for programs across the government. That Monday memo had paused, quote, grant, loan, or federal financial assistance programs that might run counter to the president's executive orders.
Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid have not been affected by any action we're taking in any way, shape, or form. We are merely looking at parts of the big bureaucracy where there has been tremendous waste and fraud and abuse.
The White House says the underlying orders freezing funding for DEI, climate, and other targeted programs are still in place, but all of it temporarily blocked by a federal judge.
Their explanations have created no clarity or certainty. There are a lot of programs they are saying won't be affected, when that is not what organizations across the country are experiencing.
And tonight, another sweeping order amid President Trump's escalating crackdown on illegal immigration nationwide. He announced the Departments of Defense and Homeland Security will begin prepping the Navy's Guantanamo Bay facility to hold detained migrants.
We have 30,000 beds in Guantanamo to detain the worst criminal illegal aliens threatening the American people.
The massive Navy base in Cuba still holds 15 terror detainees and has been used to temporarily house migrants before. What kind of civilian oversight would there be?
ICE has the highest detention standards in the industry. You can't find another state, federal, local, or city that has higher detention standards than ICE.
All while the president signed his first bill into law, the bipartisan Laken-Riley Act, which requires the detention of undocumented migrants accused of theft and violent crimes. Riley, a 22-year-old nursing student, was murdered by an undocumented Venezuelan migrant who was previously released after he was arrested for shoplifting.
There's no amount of change that will ever bring back our precious Laken. Our hope moving forward is that her life saves lives.
And there's new fallout tonight from the president's buyout offer, emailed to nearly every federal employee last night, which the White House says could save tens of billions.
We think a very substantial number of people will not show up to work, and therefore our government will get smaller and more efficient.
But Democrats urging federal workers not to accept.
He doesn't have any authority to do this. Do not be fooled by this guy.
Army vet George Buchanan has worked for the VA for nearly 11 years.
What was your reaction when you first saw this email last night?
A little shocked. I thought it was combative, condescending, insulting, especially as a veteran.
Garrett Hake reporting for us there.